Hello and welcome back to another art video. As you can see, this is the art from the previous video in the background, but right now we are opening up my new little sketchbook, trying to get it out and put it together. We tried to edit it and have it all cool and whatnot, but it did not come out that way because this is not a flat surface, so things slide. And yeah, so this is what we have. This is what we have. There's more editing that could have been done in between there to make that more seamless, but I think the quirkiness of it all is funny. And also, this book, the paper was bent. Like you can see, the paper is like bent, kind of like annoyed me, but it's fine. So we're using our new little sketchbook, our little Sheet Plus sketchbook, and we have our little 2mm mechanical pencil, and yeah, we are just sketching. Yeah, you can barely see it, but it's a humanoid body. It's a human body, and you can barely see the image itself, which is honestly is pretty good both ways. Like when you're drawing, at least when I'm drawing, I noticed that what helped me is like not being able to really see the thing that I'm drawing for the most part if I'm using like a base to draw. So like if I draw like fundamentally or foundationally, it's better to not be able to see the like under sketch because it makes it easier sometimes to not get bogged down with details or like forcing details and stuff like that. And here we are again with another ballpoint pen, big round stick, the black one, and we are drawing eyes. There's a mouth, cheek, an ear, and then this is like the first sketch in this sketchbook. Yeah, this is the first sketch in this book. I bought it. It was because it was super cheap. It had no reviews on, you know, the website, and I was thinking like, because I read a bunch of reviews for a bunch of other like little books like this from other sellers and other things, and it's very frightening to buy something from somewhere. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, thank you. But I've it's very scary to buy things online when there's no reviews for it because you just don't know what you're gonna get. Like you might not get anything. You might get freaking uh just a plastic bag with a box of the item that you thought you were gonna get. And it was pretty scary. Also, at one point the book and the markers that I ordered, the felt tip markers, was to come 2 days apart, and the felt tip markers ended up getting delayed, so they came the same day as the book. So in the next video, I believe we'll get to see them together. Yeah, we'll get to see them together. So it'll be the first drawing with the felt tip markers and the book in one. This is just a book in itself. And we're just drawing a, cute girl, not too crazy, just like stylized. She has locks in her hair and wearing like a little short sleeve top with a little bracelet. Got her hands back, wearing jeans, being cute and whatnot. And yeah, that's generally what is going on here. I actually seen these eyes somewhere, like some animation. I forget what it's called. I think it's like Final Fantasy animation or some other animation, something. And they have like these eyes where it's just like a square is cut out of the eye for like the highlight, I guess. And I thought that was like a really cool thing. So I kind of just took that, and we're using the 2mm now to shade it in. But I will say, like, this is not a review of the book, and I'm not sponsored of the book, but I will tell you my thoughts about it. So far from having it, I thought the little sheep was like embroidered on. It's not. It's a sticker. So that's interesting. The quality of the covering itself is kind of, a little cheap. But I mean, I did pay $5 for it. But the covering is a little cheap. Some of the things are coming off. The string feels a little bit scary when you try to hook it onto the button. Like, I'm afraid that I'm gonna like break it somehow. And the um the clamp, the binder part in the middle feels pretty good. I just wish that I wish the paper was like a little bit longer horizontally, because I feel like the vertical amount is pretty good, but I wish that horizontally the paper was longer. Like, it reached the edge of the book. You see, like, how the book has the corners? I wish that the paper reached that edge. But yes. And again, if you are enjoying the video, don't forget to hit the subscription button, subscribe, or the like button, or leave a comment. Let me know what I could do better or do worse, whatever you want. But here we're using I believe this is another big product, a highlighter, or it might be Papermate. I'm not sure, but it's a pink highlighter. There is no reason that I'll be using a highlighter to highlight anything, but I thought that, I'm drawing a girl. This would be cute to frame the character with a pink color to show that I'm drawing a character. Like, like you put like a frame behind the character, like, oh, you draw like a cool robot, you just draw a circle behind it to frame the robot. I don't know, but essentially I wanted to use this, and yeah, I think it came out pretty cool. I think it did the job that I wanted it to do. It really made the character stand out from the page, because up until that point, the only thing that really made it stand out was the shadow, like the blue pencil. But like now, it's like really creating that separation of negative shapes and whatnot. So is pretty cool. And let me know if you think that I should draw this character again. I am curious, because I was thinking about it, but I just don't know. I don't know too much, and I could probably draw the hair better in the future. Do some actual studies and whatnot to draw better hair. And yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. And honestly, like, for a book that I would be taking with me on the go and taking like on walks and stuff like that, it wouldn't be too bad. It would be a pretty decent like thing, as long as it doesn't like rain or something. I feel like if it rained, this book would be KO1. And I've drawn in the snow. uh you know Go back to season 1, there's videos of me literally drawing in the snow, and I've drawn in the rain. But I don't know, I don't think this book would be able to survive that. So for like, it was like $5 on the A website. It's not the Azon, but it's not too, it wasn't like really expensive, anything like that. So it's cute. I do like cute accessories, cute supplies, but I definitely was worried about it, because I've been looking through a bunch of different ones, and there's always like some sort of problem. And this one, all the problems that it might have or are going to have in the future are going to be unique and special to me. So I am looking forward to being the uh, beneficiary of all the annoying issues that may come forth, like the button popping off, the screen popping off, the uh, plush unraveling. Like, there's just so much things that could go wrong with this little book, and I am uh, hoping that none of them happen. I'm looking into getting more paper. It came with a bunch of paper, and I'm looking into getting more, hopefully longer paper. And if I can't, what I will probably do is get a hole puncher, buy some more printer paper, and make my own paper, or buy some, like, get some thick cardstock or something and make my own paper for this. But if you made it this far, I want to say thank you, and hopefully, you consider like, commenting, or subscribing, or whatever. And I will see you again soon in the next one. Goodbye.